Welcome to Cloud. Today's class we are going to discuss about what is my elastic load balancer. So I am going to show a demo of elastic load balancer. In generally, what is my elastic load balancer? Is elastic load balancing is automatically distributes your incoming traffic across the multiple targets such as EC2 instance, containers or IP addresses in one or more availability zones. It also monitors the health of the registered targets and also route the traffic only to the healthy targets. Elastic load balancer scales your load balancer as your incoming traffic over time. It can automatically scale to the vast majority of the load balancers. So what are the benefits of the load balancer? The benefits of the load balancer distribute the workload across the multiple computer resources. Okay, suppose you have a multiple resources like having a Flipkart server is there. Suppose I want to distribute the traffic equally from the multiple servers of the Flipkart, then load balancer will distribute the workload across the multiple servers or resources such as virtual servers. Load balancer increases the availability and also fault tolerance of your applications. So you can add or remove the computer resources from your load balancer as your needs change without disrupting the overall flow of the request to your applications. Today I am going to show the practical demonstration of the load balancer. For creating the load balancer, first we have to create the two web servers. I will create the two web servers, that is the Linux web servers. So for creation of the Ec2 instance, I had already told you that in previous classes. So I just select the free tier. I am going to select this Amazon Linux here. Okay. Just select the config instance details, and here select availability zone 1A. Okay, and auto assign IP address enable, and here I will add the script to make web server as possible as early. Okay, I have a script is there, so already script is there. This script I will give in the description. Okay, just add the script. When you add the script, automatically the web server code will be added, and web server service is also added. Here just copy this one and go here. Okay. So just add the script, okay, and just change the here. I will change here data pro 1. Okay. So then add the storage. Okay. So next add security group. Here I will add another rule, that is HTTP and HTTPS, because we are installing the web server. So for web server we need HTTP and HTTPS. I just make it as a anywhere and anywhere. I'll make it as name as a load balancer, AWS load balancer. Okay, AWS load balancer. Okay, just review and launch. Yeah, just select the key pair. I'll put here the name web server 1 web 1. Okay, just download the key pair and click on the launch instance. So it will take some time to launch the instance. Okay, at the meantime we are going to install the another web server. Just select on the launch instance, select on the free tier, select on the Amazon Linux, select configuration details. Here select another availability zone 1B. Okay, auto assign IP address enable here. Again add the script here. User data, again add the script here. I'll just modify here and give the name data pro 2 website. Okay, add storage, add tags, and next security group. You can create a new security group, or else you can create the new security group, or else you can select the existing security group also. Here already previous existing security group is there that we had created for the first instance, that is the AWS load balancer. I just review and launch, and I will create a new key pair, that is the web 2. Okay, so download key pair. Okay, again launch instance, and click on the view instance and wait for some time. I will just edit here. I will just edit web server 1. Okay, Again next one is the, again also this one also I will edit. I'll just give here web server 2, web server 2, just save the name. Okay, so here both are launching there. Just wait for 1 to 2 minutes. Once the both instances are launched, then how to access the web server, to access the website here. So we have, whether you have to copy the public IP address, or whether it can use the IPv4 DNS address also. So I just select this v4 public v4 address and just go to the browser and just go to the browser. So just paste and go. So this is the server 2. This is the server 2. Okay, this is the server 2. Again we will select the again next one, and here. Okay, just select the server 1. Select the IP address here, the web server 1. This is the web server 1 IP address. So here next web server 1. Okay, this is the server 2. This is the server 1 and this is the server 2. So there are this web server 1, this is the web server 2. This is the website 1, this is the website 2. So among these two, I will take these two web servers and I will make a load balancer between these two websites. Okay. So here to create the load balancer, just go here at the bottom here, bottom. Okay. So first we have to create the target group. Just select create target group, and here the multiple options are there. One is instance, second one is IP address, and third one is the lambda function, and fourth one is the application load balancer. Here what is instance? Instance support the load balancer within the instance within the specified VPC, mean that within the AWS console. Okay, so to distribute the traffic within the AWS instance only we can select here instance. Whereas IP addresses are for the supports load balancer to VPC and on-premise resources. Mean that we have a on-premises resources web servers are there. So for on-premises resources, we can add the IP address of the on-premises web server IP address here, and we can do the load balancing. If the lambda function is nothing but, suppose you had written a code by using the lambda function, then by using the lambda function also we can create the load balancer. Here I want to create the load balancer within the AWS console, that is I will select the instance here. I will put the target name here, So here AWS load balance. Okay, you can put anything. Here I don't create any VPC, just simple VPC I will take here, already default VPC there. So always select this one protocol HTTP. If you are selecting the application load balancer, then you have to select the HTTP. Suppose you are using the network load balancer, we have to select the TCP here. This time I am creating the application load balancer. For this one I will select the HTTP. Okay, so this protocol version HTTP 1 by default I will check. This health check protocol also I will select the HTTP. Okay, so here I will select the advanced health checking setting, advanced health check settings here. So which port, whether you need to check the health checking for the port or override. Here health threshold means how many consecutive health checks should we know, that if the target or EC2 instance is unhealthy, then how many times checks you need to check. That is the default, it is a 5 times is there. If you want to change here, you can change here. Suppose the number of consecutive health check failures are there, if instance is failure is there more than 2 times, then it will create the another instance. It will check that whether it is healthy is there. It is in between 2 to 10. It is a 2 to 10. So again timeout is there, that amount of time in second during the which no response means health check. Okay, so this amount of time in second means that how much time you need to response need to be. If the instance is failed, then how much time you need to be respond, that is 5 seconds. The approximate time between the health checks, that is a 30 seconds. You can give from 5 to 300 seconds. Okay, so the success code is 200. If the website is working properly, then success code is 200. Okay, then select next. Here So I have to register the target what I had created in the web server. So I just select this web server both, okay, and he has included pending below, okay. Then create a target group. Create a target group. Here the target group is created. After creating the target group, we have to create the load balancer. Create the load balancer. Here click on the create load balancer. Here three types of load balance are there. Generally another one is the classic load balancer, that is the previous generation old one. So next one is the application load balancer and network load balancer and gateway load balancer. Here when you click on this application load balancer, here application load balancer generally use the HTTP request, HTTP and HTTP request. In generally use it for the load balancer used for the application like microservices and containers like small web servers. Okay. So in generally the production environment we don't go for the application load balancer. So this network load balancer for high performance and having a TLS offloading scale and to deploy the certificate management and support the UDP and also support the static IP address. So and also having very less latency. So this time I will select the application load balancer. Select the application load balancer. Select create and give the load balancer name. Give the load balancer name. You can give any name. I will give here APLBL, application load balancer. The application load balancer is whether internet facing or internal facing. Internal facing is within the AWS console only. Private IP addresses within the private IP addresses are within the AWS console only. They will do the load balancer. Here internet facing means, so outside means internet facing load balancer route the request from the internet over the internet. So this time I will select the internet facing. I don't want to select this one for the IPv6. I will select the IPv4. And here the VPC, I don't have any VPC. I will select the map for the all availability zones, Okay, and so here we need to create the security group new one, or else if it is there already default I had created the security group, that is AWS load balancer. I will just select the previous what I had created the load balancer. Okay, so this protocol is 80 and this select the, here you have to select the target group. Here just click on the target group. This is the target group I had created, and if you add any if you want to add any other services like AWS global accelerator, that is used in the production environment, that will give the static IP address to improve the performance and availability. I don't want to select this one right now. I'll just keep it default and just select on the create load balancer. Create load balancer. So to creating after creation of the load balancer, it is right now it is in the provisioning state. It will take some time, like 2 to 5 minutes. Once it is active, then we will check that whether the load balancer is working or not. Okay. We'll wait for some time. So at the meantime, this is the load balancer. Okay, what are the load balancers are there? So I'll just go for the application load balancer. Application load balancer generally for the HTTP and HTTPS traffic. Okay, so this one. So whereby you can use this application load balancer like Amazon EC2 auto scaling, AWS Lambda and AWS Fargate and Amazon EKS and Amazon ECS and IP address. Okay, so this gateway load balancer used for the sticky session and also for the zone isolation and TCP UDP connection load based. Whereas network load balancer uses the elastic IP, nothing but static IP. So it works on the TCP UDP connection. It works on the TCP UDP connection. Okay. So let me check that whether the load balancer is created or not. Just refresh here. Just refresh here. Here it is now right now active. How to access this load balancer? So just select the DNS name, select the DNS name here and go to the browser and just paste here. Okay, here see this This is the website one. This is the website one. So wait for some time. Again, it will distribute the. So this is the website 2. See this. This is the distributing the traffic between the multiple virtual servers. Distributing the traffic between the multiple virtual web servers. This is the website 2 and this is the website 1. So hope you enjoyed this video and learned from video, and do practice, and please support me, and please subscribe me. So in the future I will create so many videos for the AWS, and also I will upload the ethical hacking live video classes videos also. So please support me, and thank you very much.